Yeah, that affects us too.
Yeah, and real quickly, I want to touch on this because we mentioned briefly yesterday, and kudos to the folks at the Weather Service at Jackson, Mississippi. We had this massive tornado touchdown Wednesday night. They did a survey yesterday. Today, I pulled the map up and made a Google map, and look at the number of data points, Tim. You've looked at these damage surveys. This tells you that this damage survey crew did a lot of work because every one of those little icons is a damage indicator. So the Weather Service people, this is an amazing survey. It's so detailed, but this was the EF3 that went through southern Mississippi from East Franklin to Monticello, damaged a lot of property. The thing you notice, there's a line, that's the main track, but see the swath of the tornado icons? That's because this thing was like 1.5 miles wide, Tim. I mean, just crazy width to this thing, but it's just wild to see how big this tornado was. And we mentioned yesterday, amazing, no fatalities with this so far, at least as we know, from an EF3 that damaged over 500 homes at least. And so some of the video you're looking at is the destruction. The storm chasers were all over this, and we got firsthand accounts right away. But I mean, I just really can't say enough about how good the warning process was, but also the aftermath of how great the Weather Service was at going out and surveying this, because twofold. One, that's a lot of work, but that also shows there was a lot of damage indicators, meaning stuff got hit by this tornado.
It's really the biggest one so far this year, I believe, in the deep south. We've seen some in Oklahoma. We've seen some in the middle of the country. Illinois, I remember, of course, up in the Midwest. But, typically these hot spots, we talk about Tornado Alley shifting over the years. Mississippi, Alabama, that Dixie Alley, as some people tend to call it, hasn't been that active this year. And usually it flares up early in like February and March. So it's been rare to see a drought of tornadoes down that way, but got really busy the other night. And like you said, just amazing to see that no one was killed. And so thankful of that as well for the good warning process. That's why we do what we do and why they do it so well in that busy part of the country.
Yeah, so I'm looking at just some of the stats. Touchdown at 7:32 local time, and was on the ground for like an hour and a half for 35 miles, and was 2,050 yards wide, which is just over 1 mile wide, Tim. EF3, max winds around 140 miles per hour. So that was a significant tornado. And you're right, it's been pretty quiet in the southeast. It's mainly because we've been in the drought too, but it's been a drought of severe weather as well in the southeast, which is the peak season, March, April, May, and we just haven't had anything, which is crazy to see a storm like that. So that's also good news, because people, even without a lack of storms and kind of getting used to it this spring, they got one storm and they took the warning seriously.